reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Arch Rivals Football, in collaboration with the Playmakers blog, presents Bearing Down the Gridiron, sponsored by NFLShop.com, Fanatics, and Points.com. Here are your hosts for the show, Alex, the Bearman Kazzaz, and Darnell, the Playmaker Sallins. Executively produced by Ricky, aka the Master of Mayhem, Litwinkowich. Kickoff starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another week's edition of Bearing Down the Gridiron with yours truly, down in the Playmaker. Sallins here, and you know my co-host down there in Texas. There's a lot of things going on in Texas right now, good and bad, and the ugly. Alex Kazzaz, the Bearman, how you doing, sir?
Pretty good, but I'm sure today's episode, I think you and I were kind of like, do I really want to do this? But I really do want to do this. You know what I mean? We got to show up for work. It's that kind of situation.
No,
it's like you don't want to get up in the morning, but you got to go to work.
I want to do what Ricky wanted to do.
Yeah. But you and I, we're professionals. We show up to work, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
In my case.
I think that kind of goes for both of us. I mean, you're the college football stud playmaker, but me, I mean, it did affect me because you've been trying so hard to get me back into college football. You've made progress, but I'm not quite fully sucked into it yet, but it has changed.
Oh, there's a lot that went on in week 2. You heard us yesterday when we went over week 1 a lot because a lot of stuff went on in the NFL. But college football kicked it off first and had everything started. So, but yeah, you know how we get down, and what we gonna do is you know how we do. The press is in the background doing his what he do best, and that's producing. I don't know if he can speak and y'all hear him, but not on tonight. But he is in the background.
Very rarely will you hear me talk tonight.
But as we, you know how we roll here first, and if the press would be so kind to give me our first segment transition for today. It's been one of those weeks. So normally we'll do the 2-minute drill first, but we'll hold that off for this week. We're just gonna jump right into it because Bear Man, as you can tell, my week didn't start off the way I wanted it to.
Mm-hmm.
My UCF night had one job and they didn't do that job.
Yeah.
They didn't get it done Friday night.
That really did have to affect you.
They didn't get it done Friday night, man. It's just something that doesn't make sense, man. They had them.
Louisville.
They had them.
And they did.
You going to the Big 12 next year. All you got to do is beat the Louisville team from the ACC. Just show the Big 12 we coming for you.
But nope. Not today. But that score, losing 20-14 at home. That's got to hit a nerve, but this is what hits the nerve. And Playmaker, I know you don't like to hear this, but this is actually something that we can't miss. This is a talking point. The Knights were shut out in the second half.
I know.
13 unanswered points.
I know.
Yeah. But, I mean, the fact that the Louisville quarterback only completed 14 passes, but that's not the painful part in your case. So the quarterback completes 14 passes and doesn't even throw for 200 yards, doesn't have a touchdown. But he runs for 120 yards on 17 carries and finds the end zone once. Yeah. And I know to spare you even further pain, I'm not going to talk with the stats from the USF quarterback because I know that you don't want to, you can't bear to handle that anymore. So I'll spare you now.
And then we get to the game of the week.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess now it's my turn to suffer, right?
Suffered? They put up a hell of a fight.
But they have to take out a quarterback. That's how Alabama can only beat Texas. They got to take out the starting quarterback.
Don't die with that laughing, Prez.
I had a lump in my throat.
Don't deny it, Playmaker. You know as well as I do, Alabama has to take out a Texas quarterback in order to beat them.
Oh, win's a win. You can't erase it from the record, but hey. Texas Longhorns put up a hell of a fight. I'll give them that.
But the Longhorns deserve mass criticism too because the defense couldn't hold on at the end. Alabama had to rally. And there was a part where a safety should have happened, but the referees do not call it. So the officiating was pathetic.
Well, that's because you went up against a Heisman Trophy winner. You forgot?
I don't give a damn. What the hell does that even mean? You're going against a Heisman Trophy winner. Referees, do your damn job. I don't give a damn if this Heisman candidate is the son of a very famous politician or whatever. You do your job. I don't care.
You thought you had him dead to rest, and he ducked under and made his Heisman moment again.
Yeah. But you know what? Alabama drops to number 2, and Texas goes into the rankings. But the problem is Quinn Ewers, who was doing so great, gets hurt. He's out for a long time, which means he's going to miss significant games, including the game against Oklahoma. So Oklahoma gets another lucky break against Texas this year.
Oh, Lord. Don't you hate it? And the president, you can answer this real quickly too if you want to. Don't you hate it when you say something and you know you didn't want to say it, but it turns out you was right?
Yep.
Don't you just hate that?
Yep.
Bearman, did I not come in here last week and said that the pressure was on my Gators all of a sudden, and I don't like what the AP poll did to us? Didn't I say that?
Not only did you say that, Playmaker, but you know what happened too? Is that your bold and very realistic claim was being blown off by a lot of people. So I'm not only confirming what you said, but I'm exposing more of the truth because that's what we do. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us God. So
Now,
yes,
shout
not only did you say that, but your claim was not taken seriously.
now, shout out to my fellow Gators out there because they understood what I mean. They understood what I was saying, and they knew what was coming. I told them after we beat Utah, calm down. Nice win, nice way to start off the new era. But there's a lot of things that got to get worked out. They think everything don't come together in the week, and then all of a sudden, the freaking AP poll jumped us to 12th among ranked. I'm like, really? How in the hell we go from 12 on ranked, and then you got us playing Kentucky, who stayed with exactly where they was at?
Well, we'll get to the ranking. We'll get to the rankings, won't we, Playmaker?
Yeah, they set us up for failure. Look what happened. Anthony Richards, you had a very bad game, sir. I appreciate you putting the game on yourself because you had a very bad game, sir. Very bad game. Just terrible game. And then we go to Vanderbilt. So I guess Vanderbilt went back to who they need to be again, okay? I tried. They impressed me what they did at Hawaii, and then they come home and this happens to Wake Forest. I tried. I definitely tried.
Yeah, you did. But now look where we are in the next two games. But you know what's funny, Playmaker? The next two games are not the only upsets that we cannot afford to miss out on. But
I'm gonna try my hardest to not blow Ricky's ear off. Okay.
But Playmaker, I gotta ask you. Okay, because of all the upsets, did you have a difficult time deciding which upset to start off with? Because I sure as hell did. Because I thought about calling you and asking and giving you an order. Not giving you an order like do this, but giving you an order as to how we do it, like which game we go first. But Playmaker, I could not do it.
That's why the Master of Mayhem is the one who puts the orders together.
Yeah. In other words, he gives the orders, right? Not me.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you know what. But Master of Mayhem, he's the man.
All right, here we go. We ready? Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
We are Marshall! The Thunder Herd goes into South Bend and knock off the Fighting Irish. Prez, is there a Mark Braverman anywhere around?
Negative.
Okay.
Negative.
Okay. I'm good. I'm glad because I don't want our good friend Mr. Braverman. He's probably suffered enough of this already. He doesn't need to suffer anymore. Let's spare our friend Mr. Braverman.
You know who I really feel bad for?
Well, check this out. The Irish quarterback is set to miss 4 months.
You know who I really feel bad for? I feel bad for Marcus Freeman. You get the head coaching job for the bowl game. I forgot who they played against, but we didn't expect them to win that game anyway. Because how you gonna win a bowl game when you just change head coaches out of the blue? Even though it's not their fault, it's the coach down south fault.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
You opened up the season on the road at Ohio State. Nobody expect you to win that game, but you played very tough, correct?
Yep.
You gave us something to look forward to. Okay, this Ohio State, you fought them well, and they in their own place. Okay, we can see can see where this can be, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then your home opener, you take a L to Marshall. Thunder Herd.
Randy Moss's alma mater, if I'm correct. Randy Moss and, of course, Chad Pennington.
How do you lose to Marshall? We are Marshall!
I mean, look at that. Notre Dame 0-2. 0-2.
Bye bye
I mean,
playoffs.
because on the screen it says, I mean, it says 0-2 and it says number 8. I mean,
Hold on.
number 8 and 0-2. That's just like.
I gotta do this right.
God.
You know what Marshall did to Notre Dame?
They humiliated them.
They said, nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah.
Oh.
Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye, playoffs. Nah, 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 nah.
Oh, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
nah, nah, nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye, playoffs.
Well, to be fair, Marshall got the win, so they have the last laugh. But now that that's over, now we go to my state, don't we? Number 6, Texas A&M loses at home to Appalachian State, 17-14. The ironic part, it's 12 years after Appalachian State pulled off the upset against Michigan. Everybody would be asking, okay, if I was still the Longhorn fan I was when I was, 17, 18 years old, I'd be laughing my ass off right now. But then again, the Longhorns, really aren't any better, so why should I laugh, right? But this is coming from professional journalism perspective, Playmaker. Even you're speechless. Even you, sir, are speechless. But I can't blame you, my friend, because let me ask you this. May I, Playmaker? If I came here today and told you and the whole entire universe that I knew Texas A&M was going to lose the way they did, how would you react if I did that? Especially if I don't even mention it on last week's show. There you go. That's the answer right there, because basically it's so frustrating because obviously I'm lying through my teeth in such an that would be me lying through my teeth in such an ignorant, arrogant way. It's that damn frustrating, but I'm glad I'm not that kind of person. I mean, thank the Lord I'm not that kind of person. I am grateful to God that I'm more mature than that I am better than that. But now we go from number 8 losing to number 6. Well, you know what's interesting?
Who was beefing with Nick Saban during the offseason?
Jimbo Fisher.
Who does he coach?
Texas A&M.
How the hell you lose to Appalachian State at home?
Well, you know what's interesting? Well, we'll get to that when we get to the rankings. But man, well, okay, I'll be honest. This did get to me a little bit because one of my closest friends who's been following me, rooting for me, being a mentor to me, helping me throughout my struggles with depression, back in 2011, who's been helping me, with my shows, sharing out my stuff, listening to it. He's a graduate of Texas A&M. So seeing him be upset when his alma mater A&M loses like that, and me seeing somebody that I care about, taking great pride in his alma mater losing, it does get to me. It does hurt me.
Jimbo Fisher, you played a team that everybody's on alert for because everybody knows that Appalachian State is a team that can knock off anybody on any given time. Secondly, they had just got done a week ago putting up 63 points or 61 points against North Carolina when they had to score 40 in the fourth quarter. How do you only manage to score 14 points? Oh, let me guess. Oh, you know what, Ricky? You know what I compare Texas A&M to this week to?
No idea.
The Denver damn Broncos. You know why? Oh, we're gonna turn the ball over here in the red zone. Go. What the hell?
Darnell, check this out. Do you want to know the numbers of the Texas A&M quarterback?
No. Tell me how many turnovers they had. That's what I want to know.
Oh, you want to know how many turnovers A&M had?
Yes, I want to know how many turnovers A&M had.
2. And they were both fumbles. But
did I not say the Denver? Did I not say the Denver Broncos?
Yes, you did. But check this out. Do you want to know something even more interesting than the turnovers numbers, Playmaker? Time of possession. May I? Tell me when you're ready.
Oh,
And Ricky, believe me, you're going to want to hear this. So, gentlemen, tell me when I'm good to go.
Ricky, don't break nothing. Please don't break nothing, because I know he's finna. Oh my!
Just go for it.
I'm sorry, Playmaker, but the world has to hear it if they don't know it already. 41 minutes and 29 seconds of time of possession for Appalachian State. 41 minutes and 29 seconds. And Texas A&M, 18 minutes and 31 seconds. Playmaker, I'm sorry, but you know the world is going to have to know about this if they don't already. So the Texas, and just for the record, if everyone knows what the numbers for the quarterback of A&M, he didn't even throw for 100 yards. Let me just say that. Not even for 100 yards.
Just get that screen. Get off the screen before I lose it. Get off the screen before I lose it. Oh my gosh. Freaking. Oh my goodness.
Playmaker, you know that this is part of the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. I mean, this is definitely that situation where we say, "So help me, God."
I should be like this when Florida loses. Now, why damn Texas A&M?
Wait, are you telling me that the A&M thingy is affected you personally more than Florida's loss? I mean, I could understand why, but as Ricky would say, that's besides the point. So.
A team that does win. Who I would be saying not this week but next week with the Gators coming to Knoxville, Tennessee. That should be a fun one for me. Do not circle that on your calendar, Bear Man. But Tennessee went to Pitt and told Pitt, not 2 weeks in a row, baby. Not 2 weeks in a row. You know, now he's the one that don't has nothing to say.
Well, as far as Tennessee goes, I mean, an SEC team against Pittsburgh, we all had suspicion, didn't we?
Wisconsin. I shouldn't even be surprised, but yet I am again, because this had. What? We put faith in Wisconsin each and every year. You're the team to win the West. You're the team that can possibly win the Big Ten. And what do they do every time?
They crap the bed. Crap the bed.
Washington State goes into Big 12.
That's Gardner Minshew's alma mater, is it not?
Oh, you talking about they got us back up for Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The legend that could in Jacksonville.
Washington State goes to Madison, Wisconsin, and they beat you on your
17-14
on your home turf. Wisconsin, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should very be ashamed of yourself. We had a lot of people pick you to win that game, and you disappointed everybody.
Well, check this out.
But you ain't the only big team in that division that disappointed people.
Well, check this out. Hold on. I got some interesting things about this game. Wisconsin shut out in the second half. And there were no points scored at all in the fourth quarter from both sides. And in the third quarter, Washington scored 10 points, and that was it. But the fact that both teams had 3 turnovers as well. And check this out. Wisconsin, 22 first downs. Washington State, only 10. Now, are you beyond simply disappointed, Playmaker?
Wisconsin. But I got more disappointment on the way. Can we go back to the great state of Texas?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what, Ricky? Yeah, you don't have to.
No, I'll stay here. Thank you very much.
Let's go back to the great state of Texas because the Red Raiders, Bearman, gave Houston a very early welcome to the Big 12.
Yes, they did. A 17-3 lead at halftime. Man, 23 points scored in overtime total. I mean, how about that? But then again, because of college football rules of overtime, the field position is, well, you know.
Yep. So Houston,
The 2 overtimes it took.
you got a taste of what's coming for you when you get to the Big 12 next year. The Red Raiders served you up in hell. I hope that ale tastes very good. Next. Hell, that was a case. You should have just put both the disappointments right behind each other.
Now, the Battle of Iowa.
How many points did Iowa score last week?
How many? I'm not gonna spoil the momentum out of you, brother. I ain't gonna take it away from you.
How many points did an Iowa Hawkeye score last week against South Dakota State? I think I've seen the number before.
It was 7 points. Okay.
How many points did they score in a Cyhawk Trophy game?
7.
So you're telling me in 2 games this season, 2 games,
2 games.
the Iowa Hawkeyes is averaging 7 points a game?
Yeah, I am. Well, it's not me telling you. It's it's what we've seen. So I'm kind of basically confirming.
One
But
day,
check this.
one day, and the press is going to kill me for saying this and even put him in this position. But one day, I'm going to need Ricky to take over so I can destroy something. If the freaking Iowa Hawkeyes play another goddamn game and they only score 7 damn points.
You have to
Well, I
learn
bet
how
you
to
they only scored-
multitask. That's what you'd have to do.
But check this out, Playmaker. 150 yards of total yards for the Iowa Hawkeyes. But that makes me want to look back next week at the total yards, if I may. Last week, 166. Well, in week 1 against South Dakota, 166. So that's a little over 300 yards of total offense so far this season. Am I right?
I really need those. I really need those sound bites.
Am I driving you crazy here?
No, Iowa's driving me freaking crazy. You stink. You suck. You're terrible.
You gotta say it like The Rock. Iowa Hawkeyes, you absolutely suck.
I'm not in a rock mood right now. I'm in a angry mood.
Are you Kane then?
See, I'm not the one that curses, so that's why I probably need to Mayhem at some point in time, because he's the one that curses a lot, not me.
Fuck
But
off.
Me too. Well,
Which team are we talking about?
The other guy.
The Iowa game.
Hey, Iowa.
You know that-
Fuck off.
Freaking 7. You scored a
All
total
right.
of 14 points in 2 games. 14 points in 2 games. I bet if I really asked the Bearman to do this, he'll probably do it, and it'll probably take him probably 2 damn days to figure out what team scored the lowest amount of points than Iowa this damn season. Freaking 14 points in 2 damn games. Gotta be freaking kidding me. Staying in the Big Ten. Virginia. I guess y'all didn't like that trip to Illinois.
Hold on. You want to mention the Big Ten? Iowa is still 3rd in their division, in their west of the Big Ten.
What the hell? What the?
Well, they are 1-1, so. Although Illinois,
Bleeping and flicking bleep, bleep, bleep. I don't want to talk about what happened in Illinois. You see the score, 24-3. Virginia Get your ass whooped. Next. Oh, USC and Stanford. The primetime game on ABC. And Lincoln Riley has an offense at USC that's going about 40 points a game now.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be concerned about the damn Trojans? Jonathan Mathis.
Well, was he concerned?
No. I just call him out because I know he's a Trojan fan, and I can't stand the damn Trojans. I hate USC.
Okay, well, granted, on September 3rd, they beat Rice University. Now they beat Stanford. I mean, Stanford's unranked, but...
Stanford ain't beat Stanford since that guy that Ricky calls it injury rating that happened played there.
Yeah, the bad luck. Right? Is that what he called him?
Oh, would that be Carson Wentz?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Carson Wentz was North Dakota
Well,
State.
Lamar Jackson.
Is it Andrew Luck? Yeah, I think it's Andrew Luck.
No, I'm talking about a running back.
Oh, never mind.
I'm talking about a certain running back, you know.
Mr. McCaffrey.
There you go. That was the last time Stanford was relevant. Move on.
It's fine. Yeah. Whole story. He took Caleb Williams with him.
Hey, Master of Mayhem.
Oh God.
If you have it, I need it. This is probably the one soundbite I need for the night. And the initials are VMK.
No, I don't have it available.
Oh, you don't have it available. God damn it. I needed that soundbite. I wanted it.
Oh, well.
Is there any way I can get that soundbite played? Is there any way?
Not possible.
Not possible.
No.
Damn.
Georgia Southern.
All right, Bearman or Ricky, if you want to do it. Don't matter which one you do it, but Scott Frost.
Nebraska's screwed.
No, you got to. No, that's not what happened. Did you know what happened to Scott Frost?
Yeah, he got fired.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting on. I wanted you to say that.
Well, I can't imitate Mr. McMahon.
Don't matter. That's one of these.
You're fired.
You jerk off. You left UCF to go to your alma mater, and your ass can't win a goddamn football game. What do you do? Oh, you played in Week 0. Where did you go? You went to freaking Ireland. And what happened in Ireland there, man?
Oh, they lost to Northwestern.
Oh, they lost to Northwestern. I forgot who they played last week, and that game wasn't even impressive either.
Georgia Southern.
And then Georgia Southern.
And guess who they have? And guess who they have this week?
Oh, we'll get to that. That's part of our slate. We'll get to that. But Georgia Southern, the option team who doesn't pass the ball. Matter of fact, how many passes did they even throw?
How
many
passes for Nebraska?
No, not
Georgia
Nebraska.
Southern. The Georgia Southern quarterback threw 56 passes.
He threw 56 passes?
Mm-hmm. Completed 37 of them.
That might explain why the score was 45-42. How many times did they run the ball?
Over about 30 times.
So you tell me they ran 90 plays? Is that what you're telling me?
Mm-hmm. And one of the running backs, 10 carries, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
If a team runs 90 plays, what does that say?
What does that say, you ask, huh?
If a team can run 90 plays in a game, what does that say?
That means that the other team absolutely sucks.
Nebraska, you lose. You get nothing.
Should have been the Kurt Angle theme right there.
And here was what's interesting is this. Nebraska had longer time of ball possession.
You know what, Perez? Add that to the list of soundbites we need to get.
You suck. You
You
suck.
suck.
You
You
suck.
suck.
You
You
suck.
suck.
Get out of here. All right. What's the next one? Oh, is that even? Oh Lord. Now we got. Well, at least the president's gonna give me a break before he humiliates me. We'll be back.
Pain Train Pipe Bomb Productions is now partnered with NFLShop.com. NFLShop.com, which is brought to you by Fanatics, brings you amazing team items like game day jerseys, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, team banners, and more. Check out the link below for great, amazing everyday deals on NFLShop.com.
All right, we're back, and I'm calling an audible here because I want to get my embarrassment out of the way now. Can you go down to the pick six? Make start with Alex first.
Oh, for God's sake! I really gotta pick this one.
I was doing our picks from last week. I was doing our picks from last week.
I was looking at the wrong screen.
You see that, ladies and gentlemen? Look what Alice did. He finally won the record. Because his ass picked Ohio State and freaking Miami like that was some hard games to pick. You ass clown.
You asshole.
God damn you. I want to pick easy games. How you suck. You know that? You freaking suck. I can't stand you right now.
Oh yeah, like you would have picked any other different games, Playmaker.
Oh, go ahead and put it up. Go ahead and put it up. You see that? That's a lot of red, don't you see?
Yeah, that's why you're so pissed.
Go ahead. Go. Let's go ahead and show it. Go ahead and show it. I went 2-4 last week.
Somebody needs to teach you how to bet.
You shut up. I'm not the one who picked the easy games, okay?
And he's calling me the asshole. We all know who the real asshole is.
Yep, sitting behind the scenes.
No, that would be me. The reason why you're the freaking asshole, your ass went the cheap route, you ass. Your ass went the cheap route. You cheapskate. Don't worry, I'm winning down 3 games. I can make those up. College football is difficult to pick anyway, so. Yeah, I got the embarrassment out of the goddamn way. Let's take a ride on a campus tour, and we're gonna start off with that team that sucks up in the north. That that team that just fired their coach.
They're not in the north, dude.
Okay, Midwest, whatever.
I don't think that's the Midwest either, but okay.
Hey, I'm in the South, so anything above the South is the North.
That's not that north, but we really gotta pick that. We really gotta pick this one. I mean, isn't it obvious?
No, that's not the game of the week. That's not the game of the week. So you don't have you don't have to put this on your pick six, but the game of the week you do have to. And trust me, I can't wait to see who you pick in that one. I really can't. But you got a historic rival who just fired a dumbass coach. And you're going against an Oklahoma team that is just, looking pretty damn good. So Nebraska, have fun. By the way, Nebraska has finally made a black person a head coach, even though it's interim. But he's a head coach still. So that's a win somewhere, okay? Next, let's leave that Cornhusker field. I hate the country. No, I don't. Ooh, North Carolina. Is that correct?
North Carolina State.
Is that correct? Is that where? South Carolina. It's South Carolina. South Carolina. Not North Carolina State. South Carolina. They're supposed to be a Gamecock. It's Georgia versus South Carolina. Well, that matchup looks even better instead of you putting the Gamecock. Sorry, Vince. Ooh, did I say that wrong? Next. Ooh. 3:30 ABC. ATL. Oh, my bad. Is that Ole Miss? Is that an Ole Miss logo?
Yeah, the Rebels.
Ooh, Lane Kiffin. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Georgia Tech. You know whose alma mater Georgia Tech is, right?
I don't give a damn.
No, yes you do, because you acknowledge him all the time.
But damn it, he ain't gonna be the one to say them from this ass whooping.
Yeah, so Georgia Tech can't say acknowledge me.
Lane Kiffin in that damn offense against that team. Good luck. ATL. Next. Ooh, Fox.
I actually entitled this the Yo game.
Woo.
Hey, yo.
Survey says Eugene, Oregon, BYU, Oregon, 12 versus 25. Independent versus Pac-12.
There's one in the pick six right there. Unless you want to still say I'm taking the cheap route.
Well, you ain't sent me your pick six yet, so we'll see when you send them to me. But hey, BYU did get a win over Baylor, didn't they?
Baylor, yeah. Yeah, that was one of them from last week. You didn't even give me credit for actually putting that one in. And I actually got the pick wrong, so.
Because your ass slid in too easy game that you knew that you were going.
My ass this, my ass that, yeah.
You don't get credit for.
How much? How much is it? How long is it to keep going, Playmaker?
Did you hear what that asshole said?
You can't talk out of both sides of your ass and think you can be good. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
Quit thinking about my ass.
Cheapskate. Next. A rematch from last season that took place at Penn State when Penn State won in primetime action. This time, you go to ACC country in Auburn, Alabama, 3:30. CBS, them Nittany Lions, and them Tigers. Big Ten versus SEC. I think we're in for another good one, Bear Man. This might be the game the press might be watching when we doing our rival Saturday.
Oh, maybe.
This
is gonna be a very good one. This is a good one. All right. Hey, last week the game that he watched last week was a very good one too. Matter of fact, what game was that?
That was Saturday. I have no clue.
Okay. All right, Tigers. Can you get revenge from last year, or are you gonna let the Nittany Lions own you? Next. Now, some of you might be wondering, how did this make the campus tour list? May I give them some history lessons? You know about Wake Forest, correct? Wake Forest number 19, obviously. But it's that thing over there that says LU with a little bird on top of it, right? That is Liberty University.
Liberty University.
And if you do follow color football the way that I do, Liberty University over the past 3-4 years has had season when they only lost a max of 2 games a year. What does that tell you about Liberty? The Flames. That's a damn good football team.
Mm-hmm.
So Wake Forest. If you did what you did to Vanderbilt, guess what I expect you to do to Liberty? If you can. Because if anything, they might be Appalachian State just looking for a big upset. Have fun, Wake Forest. Where are we off to next? Ooh, Okay. Let me see. That's it. That. You know, the fact that we talking Mike Leach versus Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly's first SEC game is in Tiger Stadium and is damn near prime time. You're talking 6 p.m. Tiger Stadium, and it's Bulldogs and Tigers, Bear man.
And it's Bulldogs and Tigers.
So, what storyline are you looking for in this game? Let's do a bunch out there too.
Well, there's Tigers versus Tigers, but that's not quite it. Brian Kelly versus Mike Leach. Is that it?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mike Leach got his belt in the ACC already. He's been in there. This is Brian Kelly's first conference game.
It is.
And there's another divisional opponent at that as well. So if you lose this one, Brian Kelly, you basically lost 2 games because they were on the tiebreak over you. As much as I was staying in Baton Rouge, I got to move on to the next site. What's the next site? That's more like it. The Red Raiders, who beat 25th Houston, gave them the welcome to the Big 12 a year early. Correct, Bearman? Facing one of the top ACC teams in NC State. And that game is in North Carolina. A high-powered offense of the Red Raiders versus a tenacious defense in the Wolfpack. What do you see, Bearman?
I see North Carolina State.
Oof. He says the ranked team.
But this ain't going to my pick 6.
Doesn't have to. He likes North Carolina. We can keep that, though. He's like North Carolina State, the ranked team. We're going from North Carolina to where? I already know where. At least you're ranked this time. At least you're ranked, Texas. Their committee was impressed with your performance against Alabama. They ranked you. But is that?
But they got no quarterback.
Is that UTSA that I see right there? Is that a road runner?
Yeah, meep.
Meow.
And he just hit the wall.
Yeah, you're going against a bull. That's an interesting matchup to be able to think about it when it comes to mascots. A road runner versus a bull. Who wins that?
The bull. You don't mess with the bull.
Can the bull catch him, though? That's a road runner.
But the road runner has nowhere else to go. He'll be trapped.
But if Texas lose this game to Texas San Antonio, you know what I'm going to do next week? I'm going to take these off. I'm going to put these to the side, and I'm just going to let Bearman go off. And I'm just going to sit back.
Well, considering Texas doesn't have a quarterback.
Don't let them road runners walk into Austin, Texas and give you an L. I'm warning you, Texas. I'm warning you. Steve Sarkisian. Get me out of Texas. I'm tired of going to Texas. Game of the week. Game of the week. You know what, Perez? We need something to sit in the game of the week.
I'll work on it.
I think we'll figure something out. Game of the week. This game you have to pick. Bearman. You better think long and hard while you got the time, because it is 13 versus 24, and we're going back to College Station at Kyle Field with the Hurricanes coming in, looking like the Oregon Ducks, playing against Jimbo and them damn Aggies who got beat by Appalachian State.
Yes, you have to think long and hard like a submarine with semen in it.
He's saying right. I know he's when he says he's like, I wish the Playmaker would shut the hell up.
You're gonna think about it too, Playmaker.
I've been thought about this. I'm the one who picks this. I'm the one who picks the games to talk about.
Yeah, then you're gonna think even more. But let's go to the next one.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, Utah's ranked again.
ESPN2. Talking San Diego State and Utah. The last time San Diego State played a Pac-12 team, I had them winning. And Arizona Wildcats made a statement in San Diego State. Now you're playing a Utah team who lost to Florida, came back in the. I don't know how to explain what they did to Southern Utah Bear, man.
They killed them.
I don't have the words. I don't know. Southern Utah just ouch. Perez, what do you say? What do you say when a team gets beat 73-3?
They should have never left home. Should have stayed under mommy's boob.
Because they took all their frustrations out on Southern Utah after losing their games, which I predicted, by the way. So, yeah. That is campus tour. That is your campus tour for this week. Week 3 of the college football season. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm sorry, but last week was tough on me, man. It was very tough. That was a bad week for me. But yeah, no, I guess me and Birdman are even now because we picked on him last night for what he did in the NFL.
Everybody's allowed to have a bad week.
So that was my turn to have my bad week. So now, I have nothing else in there. I have to bounce back from my terrible week and find a way to pick some good winners. Not easy winners.
Like you're any better.
I didn't pick an easy game. That's why my ass went 2-4.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. You still would have gone 2-4 anyway.
Burn.
No, if I really wanted to, I could have picked straight easy games you want me to now.
And maybe I'll pick some next week.
Yo hasn't even in this. Hey, yo hasn't even want to do the arch rivals one.
I'm good.
But you have no choice because you're the main man of the show, so you have no choice.
Yep.
But other than that, any final words there, man? Recapping week 2 and going into week 3?
Nope. I'm good.
You ain't sending no messages to nobody, you know?
No.
I have a message. Watch Arch Rivals Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where the three of us recap Thursday Night Football, Chargers and Chiefs, and give you the rest of our Week 2 picks in the NFL with some very interesting matchups this weekend.
And an interesting question I'm going to bring up, too.
No, I will not touch you there for 50 cents.
Hell no. Go jump in the Hudson River.
Sure will.
God damn it. All right, so next week we'll recap week 3. Look forward to week 4. We'll get back into our 2-minute drill and giving you the headlines of the college football world in 2 minutes, as me and Bearman did so well in weeks 1 and 2. Couldn't do it this week, but we'll get back to it next week, and I'll have a better record this week than I did last week. I guarantee you that. I guarantee. Like Charles Barkley. That's the Bear Man. The press hiding in the background like he normally does. And I'm the Playmaker. For those of you who are watching, following us, we'll catch you Saturday. And for those of you who love college football, we'll see you next Wednesday. Have a good one.
You've just experienced Bearing Down the Gridiron, featuring your hosts, Alex the Bearman Kazzaz and Darnell the Playmaker Sallins. Executive production is done by Ricky, the master of Mayhem Litwinkowich. Click that like button and subscribe so you'll be notified when a new Bearing Down the Gridiron episode is live on the air. Check out our sponsor links down below for everyday deals on Fanatics, NFLshop.com, and Points.com. Need merch? Check out www.paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for quality merchandise at amazing prices. Tune in again next time for Bearing Down the Gridiron.